Hey everyone! Hi guys, hello my friends, and welcome back. It's Jake here, and I'm so happy you're joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Relaxed Learning Podcast. I make these podcasts to help you improve your English listening skills in a super easy and fun way. Now let me tell you something important. If you listen to this podcast until the end, I promise your English vocabulary and your listening skills will get better and better, really. Every time you listen, you're training your brain. So stick with me and I promise you will see big results. All right? Okay, awesome. Now let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into today's story. Today I'm sharing one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Yes, my worst job interview ever. Oh man, it was a disaster. But believe it or not, it actually turned into something good. Curious? Let's go. Today I'm sharing one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. Yes, my worst job interview ever. Oh man, it was a total disaster from start to finish. I still feel a bit embarrassed when I think about it now, but at the same time, it's also a really funny story. And the best part? Believe it or not, it actually turned into something really good for me in the end. Curious to hear how? Well, let's dive right in. So, a few years ago, I applied for a job at a big international company. I had been searching for a job for a while, so when I got this interview, I was super excited and, of course, really nervous too. I wanted to make the best impression possible because this job meant a lot to me. On the morning of the interview, I woke up extra early, took a long shower, and got dressed in my best suit. You know, the one you only wear on really important days. I checked the address on my phone not once, not twice, but 3 times just to be sure. Then I left my house early to avoid any chance of being late. But here comes the first mistake. I arrived at this big office building downtown and went inside confidently. The receptionist at the front desk smiled warmly and said, "Oh, you're here early. Please have a seat, and someone will be with you soon." I remember feeling so proud of myself. Early, well-dressed, everything going perfectly. About 15 minutes later, a man in a suit came out and said, "Jake, please come with me." I stood up, shook his hand, and followed him to a small office where we started the interview. At first, everything seemed normal, but about 5 minutes into the interview, I started feeling a bit confused. The questions he was asking didn't really match the job I had applied for. He was talking a lot about computer systems and programming languages, and I was thinking, wait a minute. This doesn't sound like marketing at all. I felt really uncomfortable, but I finally built up the courage to ask, "Sorry, but is this the interview for the marketing position?" And guess what? He looked at me with surprise and said, "Marketing? Oh no, this is the IT department interview." Yes, that's right. I had gone to the wrong company entirely. The building had several different companies inside, and I accidentally went to the wrong floor. I couldn't believe it. I felt my face get super hot and red. I quickly apologized, stood up, and left the room as fast as I could, feeling so embarrassed. I honestly wanted to disappear in that moment. But wait, it gets worse. After running up the stairs to the correct floor, I finally found the right company's office. I rushed in out of breath and realized I was already 20 minutes late. I was so stressed and worried they wouldn't even see me anymore. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I looked down and saw that my pants had a huge coffee stain on them. I had spilled my coffee while running, and I didn't even notice until the moment. So there I was, late, sweaty, out of breath, and with a giant coffee stain on my pants. Honestly, what a fantastic first impression, right? But here's the crazy part of the story. The interviewer looked at me, smiled kindly, and said, "Wow, rough morning?" I took a deep breath and decided to just be honest. I told her everything that had happened, from going to the wrong company to spilling coffee on myself. And you know what? She laughed out loud and said, "Well, I have to say, you showed real determination by still coming here. That's something we really admire." After that, the atmosphere in the room relaxed completely, and we ended up having a really great conversation. We even joked about my bad luck. And believe it or not, 2 days later, I got a phone call offering me the job. So what did I learn from all of this? Honestly, life is full of surprises, and even when everything seems to go wrong, it doesn't mean you should give up. Sometimes your worst day can turn into something amazing, if you just keep going and don't lose hope. That day taught me that persistence really pays off, even when things look bad. All right, guys, that's my story for today. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment in a job interview or at work? What happened? I'd love to hear your stories, so please share them in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check the description. I've added playlists with more podcast episodes for you to keep improving your English. Make sure to check them out. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me so much, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, and bye for now.